at like 3 in the morning. I was up all night, like doing eBay. But hold on, before I get to anything, look how fucking quiet it is. It is so fucking peaceful. There's no one around. It's just so fucking peaceful. And it's crazy that this is all I asked for. This is the world we're living in today. Nobody is out. Nobody. Usually this whole block, every day is filled with max like 500 people a day just to see me. These agents, networks, or organizations. I was up till 5 in the morning because I'm really trying to hustle, make some money. Doing DoorDash. I did DoorDash last week and I made like $50, right? And I think when you first start something, you know, they got to figure out a way how to do it properly to fuck with you and fuck with the app and this and that. Ever since Thursday, I've been trying to do DoorDash. It's 4 in the morning right now. I could do DoorDash, but there's nothing there. Then it says claim a spot. Oh, it's filled. Where is it filled? You know, I don't see anybody. Like, I put in Lower East Side because this is where everybody's at. Oh, they're coming. They're coming out. They're walking. They're all out. This is peace. So, besides the point, I'm up for a while, and it takes hours to do eBay because you gotta take the picture, you gotta measure it, then you gotta fold it, put it nicely away, then you gotta package it. I have like my stickers that I put on it and says thank you. Then I leave a thank you card saying thank you for purchasing this. I really appreciate it. You know, it comes to my attention that these agents hijack something on DoorDash and eBay. Because every time I start something, for some reason, in the very beginning, it buys. You know what I'm saying? Instantly. Like, and it was like something so right, like a hair product that was used. It was used, and I got $21, right? Because I was like, let me just check it out and see. Then somebody paid for it, right? Now I'm on eBay. They say, oh, post 5 things a day. It's all about the algorithm. I think they're blocking the algorithm. They're definitely blocking the algorithm. And it's not like I have I have good stuff on there. I have cool things, that people actually buy and sold before for a good price. But to know that they are controlling the app. They also messed with my bank account this morning and charged me $7. $7 is missing out of my bank account. Then they wanted me to pay for medication, right? Then I called my health first, and they were like, no, you're not supposed to. So a lot of these agents are playing around. They don't even want you to get $20. As a female, I want to get my stuff done. I am one of the best manifestors. I'll tell you that. I always used to get lucky, either finding $100 on the street, getting money naturally, like just easily. You know, I had my own places, whatever, right? I used to go to like thrift shops and stuff like that because I love thrifting. Everything that I like, because this is a simulation, everything that I like in this matrix was available, like All Saints, Ragbone, Hemlot Lang. I like expensive things. And now, over these years, there's nothing there. They do now in these thrift shops, they take everything out. They really do. DoorDash, they're blocking my DoorDash. They're blocking it. And you know what they did earlier? Just like this girl, her name is Jocinda. She was like, you know what they're doing right now? And she was doing DoorDash by car. I'm doing DoorDash by walking in this neighborhood. And I made pretty decent money. And it was the very beginning. So I guess it takes time for them to get adjusted on how to do it correctly and how to hijack correctly or fuck around. Because the first week was good, and then I was selling things on eBay, and now I got confirmation from someone who has intel. I have someone who has intel, and I asked them, and I said, are they messing with my DoorDash and eBay? Are they messing with things? And this person said, they're sabotaging and manipulating things on your phone, especially with banking, this and that, all this stuff. All this stuff. And it's like, I'm here for hours. And they probably see me because they're up there paying $50,000, $100,000 just to see me in my room to do whatever the fuck evil shit they're gonna try to do. But everything is divinely planned for a reason. And I believe in karma. And I'm like so angry because you see, I'm a hustler, right? I know how to make money. Trust me, I do. It's easy. I always made money. It always came to me. And then I'm like, well, let me try a method that, you know what? And this was a year ago. Let me try a method to not overthink money. Because you know what? If you keep thinking about it, it doesn't happen. Still, I tried that because I'm a good manifester. I believe in that. Like, the more you ask and think about it, the more you think about not having money. I don't ever think about having money. I just I know that I'm able to receive at least $300 to $200 a day between DoorDash and eBay. At least $200 or $150 a day, at least, if I work real hard. But if I'm working probably for like an hour or two, I'll probably make like $80 and that's fine. If I could make $60 a day, that's fine, because I could pay for my toes, I could get my hair done. But yesterday I spent 6 hours counting baseball cards, Marvel, DC, vintage cards, and some other cards. And there were 500 of these cards, and I had to place them correctly. Then I had to put it in an envelope. Then I had to box it. Then I had to weigh it. Then I had to take pictures of all the cards. There were 500 cards. I had to take pictures. Then put it in a box, nice and neat. Because I take business seriously. Like, if somebody wants to buy my shit, buy it. So, yeah, they're messing with everything. So I could be posting like, today I could have posted 50 items and they would still find a way to block the algorithm or whatever it is they do. When I downloaded DoorDash and I was ready to work, and I downloaded DoorDash the very first day, and something told me, just do it, be spontaneous, right? Be spontaneous, right? I did it for an hour walking, girl. I walked all the way down there. I walked 9 blocks to get 6 bottles of champagne. And I didn't have a bag or anything. I just had like my little bag because I was new to it and I needed money for dog food. And he paid me like $15. So I went all the way. I'm on 3rd Street. I went all the way to 9th Street, picked up 6 bottles of champagne and went back all the way. So I did like almost 2 miles, and I had to like really get there, like walk fast because I don't have a bike. And I did it the next day and I got money too. Now we're this week, nothing. No eBay, no nothing. Everything is being controlled. And when I mentioned Jocinda, because she did DoorDash, you know, she was like, listen, you know what they're doing to me right now? I'm out here waiting for a DoorDash to be, you know, not busy so I can get to work because I got to pay for this car, and plus I'm homeless. You know how us targets are, but here they come. They're coming. They're fucking coming. The packs of 3s. My goodness, this is peace for me. So she was like, you know what they're doing? They're putting a whole bunch of DoorDashers in my face, getting alerts saying, you know, DoorDash, okay, pick up the food. They did the same thing to me. They had one guy who's a DoorDasher. He came into my building. Then another one, right? Say he was right here. He put he had the DoorDash thing and everything. He parked right here, his bicycle, and then went all the way that way. Like little things like that. And it was a couple of these DoorDashers. I'm like, good for you. Make money. Go ahead. Make money. But yeah, to eBay and to DoorDash, it's not really their fault. It's agencies and networks. And when I tell you that it takes so much time and energy, I posted like 30 pieces of clothing. 30. I ironed them. Bitch, do you hear me? I ironed them. I have to measure them. Then I folded it, put it in a nice package, put my little nice notes and thank you stickers, which is all nicely set up like a professional. And yeah, they want you to be broke, just barely fucking making it, just barely surviving. And I'm like, how the fuck how am I supposed to continue this world knowing who I am? How? Because this is just what, $20 here and there, $40. Oh, if I sell what did I sell? A pair of shorts for $21? That bothers you? So you gotta fuck with it? So I don't know what to do. obviously might as well delete eBay and DoorDash. You know, I'm having a conversation with my father, and he sees everything that's going on. You guys are seeing the wrong version of him. But I remember the things he used to tell me. You know, he's like, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. He's like, I created a badass woman. You know, you have balls of steel. You know, don't pay attention. He was talking like in Spanish a bit, right? Because we were like telepathically communicating. And it's not like the fake telepath, because I remember how my father would speak and how he would use the terms. And he'd be like, I didn't raise you. And this is one of his lines. I didn't raise you to be, you know, I didn't raise you to be weak, basically. He always told me that. I didn't raise you to be weak. He's like, I raised you to be strong and take shit from nobody, but also have respect for yourself and class. And if you have any enemies, keep walking. And that was my father speaking. That was him. My father. And every time in this gang stalking program, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? He'd be like, ignore them and keep it walking. That's it. Keep walking. Don't give them attention. Just keep walking. Act like they're not there. When he was here during that time. But I was getting heavy downloads. I'm like, so what's going to happen to this reality in this world? Because it's not going to continue every single day. There's something that has to happen. I'm going to delete eBay. I'm going to delete DoorDash. They can have, what is it? I can make so much money without even having to manifest, because it's a part of who I am. I can have whatever I want. I'm connected to Earth. I don't even have to manifest. It always comes to me quick. Like when I think about it, I swear to God, I found a $100 bill one time. All the time, I always get lucky with things. Now, everything has changed. Everything has been hijacked. So, and it takes hours of your energy, and knowing that these people just watch you, counting 500 cards, boxing them all up, putting it all together, I was listening to some trance music yesterday, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make good money, you know. Then taking pictures of clothing, measuring it, steaming it, ironing it. Listen, they want that $20. They want anything. It's not about them wanting $20. Like I said, it's not DoorDash, the owner's fault, or what's it called, eBay. It's they're dealing with a whole bunch of networks and organizations. Because what a billionaire is going to do? A billionaire like Tony or whoever, let's just say whoever, billionaire, they're really going to be pissed about you making $50 a day or $100 a day? Hell no. They're not going to be mad. It's not like it's agencies that are hacking. I could tell also when I needed my medication, they wanted me to pay like $30. I spoke to my health provider. I'm like, dude, they're trying to ask me for money, like $30. I don't have money to pay for that. They're like, you're not supposed to pay for that. What are they talking about? And then when I, recorded her and I videotaped everything, I went to the Dwayne Reed. They didn't give me no problem. Because you could tell the lady's voice was like, yeah, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but no. That's weird. She said that's weird. And when I went back, no issue. Oh, no payment. Okay. But if I didn't call, they would give me a hard time. And this is what I deal with every single fucking day. The worst place to be is New York. It's filled with The Walking Dead, NPCs, AIs. I'm not even on TikTok or YouTube because you know what? I'm in my own little worlds, and everybody got to go to their own little world when this whole little fucking planet that needs to be fucking seriously cleansed. Seriously cleansed. Because that's a problem. That's a fucking problem. That's a problem. It's like they get excited. Like they feel like they're God. Oh, we could take this away from her. We could do this. Over $20. Who would do such a thing? People with no souls. Then I also heard another message. My father was like, don't worry about money. He said, fuck the money. He said, fuck the money. He's like, don't worry about it. I was really communicating with him, and he was like, that was the one thing I always used to worry about, and I used to fight about. And he's like, pay attention to what matters the most is your soul, and be powerful, because you got a lot of entities around here. And it was the way my father spoke. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You know, and there was certain lines where he would say, I'm like, holy shit. And then the music too, like the music would come out with only a song that me and him recognized. It could be like a very odd song, right? Not American, could be like Andrew Pacelli or something. It could be very odd. And I walk into a store, and at like a random store, right? And then I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, the cash register's looking at me. I'm like, no, it's funny. It's just this is my dad. This is my father's favorite song. He's like, oh shit, yeah, I'm trying to put on hip hop. My bad, hold on. Like, yeah, you want me to leave it? I'm like, no, it's cool. I just get messages from above, from the heavens. Now here they come. But yeah, don't know what to do.